Rootborn Chronicles, Season 4, Episode 1. 1 year later, morning arrived quietly among the highest branches. Golden sunlight filtered through endless leaves as a gentle breeze carried the songs of birds across the canopy. The forest had not forgotten the storm. It had simply continued to grow. So had the rootborn. The wounds remained only as memories. 1 year had passed since the great owl descended upon the village. 1 year since fear walked every branch and every child hurried beneath open skies. Now, life had returned. Children laughed as they raced beneath woven vine coverings stretching from tree to tree. Builders repaired railings weathered by rain. Gatherers sorted fresh berries, roots, and herbs into woven baskets. Hunters checked their packs before disappearing into the endless forest beyond. The village no longer looked like a people recovering. It looked like a people living. High above the central walkways, Caleb inspected another newly woven canopy. Two young builders stood beside him, waiting. Pull it tighter. One apprentice tugged the living vine. The canopy settled firmly into place. Caleb smiled. Good. He pressed both hands against the woven support, testing every strand. It isn't enough for it to protect us today. His eyes drifted across the village below. We build so our children won't face what we did. The apprentices looked upward at the network of covered walkways stretching through the branches. Every knot, every vine, every support was another promise to tomorrow. Without another word, they continued weaving. Farther along the branches, Japheth balanced carefully upon a fallen limb, gripping a practiced spear. A bundle of moss swung gently from a hanging vine. He thrust, missed, his foot slipped. Before he could fall, Seth caught his arm. You keep watching the spear. Japheth laughed. I thought that's what I was supposed to watch. Seth grinned. No. A familiar voice answered from behind them. Your mama can throw better than that. Both boys burst into laughter. Enoch stepped onto the branch, carrying a bundle of fresh-cut vines over one shoulder. Respect your mama, boys. Their laughter quickly faded. Yes, sir. Enoch nodded toward Japheth. Now, he pointed toward the hanging target. Stop watching the spear. He gently tapped Japheth's chest. Watch where you're standing. Then he smiled. The spear will follow you. Japheth took a slow breath, adjusted his footing, lifted the spear once more. This time, the moss bundle spun cleanly from the vine. Seth smiled. There you go. Japheth lowered the spear. A proud smile crossed his face. Thank you. Enoch nodded with quiet approval. Some lessons could not be taught through words alone. They had to become part of who you were. Elsewhere, Shelia wandered quietly beneath the covered walkways. She no longer searched the forest for answers. For the past year, she had simply listened. She practiced quietly with the smallest creatures the Creator placed before her, never forcing, never demanding, only learning. She rested one hand against the living vine, closed her eyes, not to make something happen, only to listen. The forest breathed around her. Leaves whispered overhead. A squirrel paused upon a nearby branch. An acorn rested between its tiny paws. Shelia opened her eyes. The squirrel looked toward her. Neither moved. For one quiet moment, something stirred deep within her. Not words, not pictures, only peace, warm, gentle, safe. The squirrel returned to its meal. The feeling slowly faded. Shelia smiled. So, she whispered, I'm beginning to understand. Then soft footsteps approached. Sheba joined her beneath the canopy. You felt it. Shalia looked toward her mother. I still don't know what it was. Sheba smiled gently. You aren't supposed to. Shalia looked back toward the squirrel. It never spoke. No, it didn't need to. A gentle breeze flowed through the branches. The leaves answered together like quiet voices. The Creator gave every living thing a way to speak. She rested her hand upon Shelia's shoulder. And every heart must learn how to listen. Shelia looked across the endless forest stretching beyond the village. 1 year ago, she had discovered she was different. Today, she had taken the first step toward understanding why. As the morning continued, children chased one another through the covered walkways. Builders strengthened homes that would shelter generations yet unborn. Hunters vanished into the ancient forest. Gatherers returned singing with baskets full. Laughter drifted through the branches once more. The storm had changed the Rootborn, but it had not broken them. Quietly, almost without anyone noticing, a new generation was beginning to find its place among the branches. Far beyond the safety of the village, the ancient forest still waited, filled with life, filled with mysteries, and somewhere within its endless canopy, the next chapter was already beginning. The elders would remember this day, and it would become another chapter in the Chronicles of the Rootborn. If you're enjoying the journey, like, subscribe, and share. Welcome to RC Best, where stories and ideas come alive. Don't miss the next chapter. Every episode reveals another piece of the world.